Okay, let's start. So my talk is the ceramic industry, and in this presentation, I will talk about the aluminum oxide here and its applications. And I will also talk about the industry process, and inside this industry process, we may meet some problems and how we can find some solutions to solve those problems. So let's start. Okay, firstly, this is a sample of a component made by the aluminum oxide. So first of all, we need to have some basic knowledge about this material. Actually, it's kind of the major engineering material, and it is often used as a component for many of the equipment. The structure is like this. This is a simple one, and it can be formed. They can form to many different types, and we will focus on three main types here: the alpha, beta, and gamma. And in the applications, we will most focus on the alpha one. This is what we need. For the beta one, some of the applications may need it, but it's not a main one. And also the gamma one is also. So what we need to do is to increase the rate of the alpha one, this one. So next we will talk about the qualities. Normally speaking, we will say that it is better to have more and more aluminum oxide inside a material. So we want to have more and more purity of the material. And we will divide the quantity by three classes. The first one is 99% of the aluminum, and the second one is 95 to about 90%, and this one is the most common one in the daily applications. And another one is about 85%. This one is actually not so popular these years. And yes, now the most widely used one is 95%. So the first applications is the components. They are the components of many other equipment. Normally, we will try to use the 95% classes as a main material, and the next one is the coloring. We can use some metallic oxide, just add them into the material, and then we can get different colors. The most common one is the most common application is to color it by the iron, and it will be like a black one. So for this black one, they will just reflect off the light. So for some applications, when they need to care about that, they may need to use this one. And the third one is this one is for the integrated circuits. And normally we will use the 99% of the aluminum material for this one, because this one is and this one have a high demand of the quantity. Next, we were talking about the industry process of the aluminum oxide. So the first step is the powder preparation. We will prepare the powders, and the second step is modeling. The last one is staining technology. So we will staining them into a real material or into a real equipment. This is the powders, the picture of the powder. And then this is the industry process. This one means that how we can, what we need to do to deal with them from the first step until the last one to get the material. And then we will talk about the modeling process. The modeling process is just like it says, we will try to use different techniques like the dry pressing, chlorine extraction, And all of these things is to form the basic shapes of our material. This one is also this one where I talk about the last step is the stringing. This is the last step, and we need to use it to form the to give a form to what we need at the last part. We will just use different kinds of the index to mix them together and then we can form a real one, a real application or real materials that we can use. And we will talk about two problems and how we can solve them. The first problem is volatilization in high temperatures will decrease the purity of the material. This means that normally when we need to do the step 2 here, we need to have a high temperature. I think it's about 1080 degree, I think. So in that process, most of the material will be formed as the alpha one, but there are still many of them will form the beta one. This one is not what we needed, so we need to try to use some way to improve its purity. And the solution is that we can add in some other materials like here. The basic principle is that once we have added it, we can just they will have some they will have some interactions with the beta one. So they will form a new material and we can get rid of it later. So by using this way, we can just improve the purity of the first one, alpha one. So this is the first problem. And the second problem is the impurity in the raw material. It's like this, the step 1, the powder preparation. So inside these powders, it is not a pure powder, but there are still many many kinds of other things inside it. The most common one is this one. So when we try to doing the modeling, the second step, this material will become the beta form. So this is the problem. And what we need to do is to add in some silicon oxidant or adding some acid to get rid of it. They will form the glasses and just goes away. So we can keep our purities. I think that's all. Thank you so much.